Hey, welcome back, and in today's YouTube tutorial I'll be showing you how to play the song In the Room. So I'm going to play through it once or twice just to give you an idea of what it sounds like again. So it's and you repeat that throughout the song. So I'm gonna transpose it down one more. So the song starts out and with the bass, G flat. G sharp. So in your bass, this is what I always teach first. Your bass is here. So. So in your bass is A flat, then you have E, then you go to B. So with your right hand, when we learn it, it'll go like. So once again, your bass in your left hand for that portion of the song is G sharp, E, and B. And once again, the progression. So we got that. And so with your right hand, you will start in B, D sharp. So it's B, D sharp, L flat, and G sharp. So I don't know how they taught me how I watch the video, but if you watch my hands progression, I'm trying to use less fingers so I won't confuse you. But the chords that you're pressing is, so right here, when you go with G sharp in your left-handed bass, when you go in here, these are the three notes you're going to end up playing. So it's, and you press B, and then you press G sharp at the same time. Open up the song. So then once you get ready to go to G sharp, which is this one right here, so that's when you press G sharp, that's when your left hand moves to E. So I'm sorry. So walking it again. One more time. Now with your hands not really moving, you're just walking it right back down to F sharp. Yeah, it's so. Walk it down, F sharp. And then this is when your left hand goes to your B, and then you'll just be pressing F, D sharp, and F sharp, which is, so from the beginning is, you play that most of the time. Time, just exactly how my hand is placed, that's how you can play it until you get comfortable enough to advance in your own way. So and that's the opening of the song, and then you play that. I think you play it, we usually play it 4 times before we get into the verse of the song, and that the verse of the song is, I'm not forsaken, never alone. So in your right hand, These are the same exact notes she had already played when you was doing. And then, but what I do, I just bounce with the chord. So. Then it goes in. I'm not for. Dang, what's the left hand? I'm not for. Hey, give me a second. I straight forgot trying to teach it. Dang, wait, what? I done really forgot myself. Took me a second, but sorry about that. But for the next transition, after you here, then you go I'm not forsaken. When you are forsaken, your left hand is I'm not forsaken. So I'm not forsaken. I'm not forsaken. I'm not forsaken. Then it goes to never alone. Okay, so that never alone. So once again from the top, I'm not forsaken. Then it goes to B flat, C sharp, never. Your left hand drops down one alone, and then with your right hand, keep your hand spacing the same kind of, but now you're playing never alone. So I'm not forsaken, never alone. Then you repeat it. Heaven. Instead of doing this, you're now the God of heaven calls me his own. The God of heaven calls me his own. The first time you played it, you was never alone. The God of heaven calls me his own. So from the top, what we need to cover is to the next part of the song, I think the chorus, he's not just seated. So it goes from here. Now your hand is transitioning from B, you go to F sharp, and that's F sharp is here in the bass, and then your right hand, you're touching B flat, A sharp, and then F sharp, B sharp, B flat, A sharp. I'm sorry. So you're here. He's not just seated. This is the first note, and then the second note with this one is you go down one in the bass with your left hand. You're here, and then this right here shifts down. So right now we got he's not just seated upon the throne. He's not just seated upon the throne. I know he's right there. So this is what right there looks like. You have an E in the bass, and then your right hand you're playing G sharp and B. And then your fourth note for that one will be B in the bass, and then E flat, F sharp in the right hand. So that looks like it's not just seated upon the throne. I know he's right there inside my home. Something, 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 something. Uh-oh. So from the top, what we learned so far, what we got is oh, I think you play it twice. Oh, he's in the room. Then it goes to the version. I'm not forsaken, never alone. The God of heaven calls me his own. So the part we just learned where he's not just seated upon the throne. I know he's right here inside my home. Repeat it. I have a treasure here. Oh, no, it's not. It gonna go to that. It go back to this part. It go back to I have a treasure here in my. This is the same chords we learned. Now I'm just playing on through the song. I have a treasure here in my heart, and in my weakness, He won the part. And it goes back to this. I know He's right there inside my heart. Then it goes that part where and that's the thing about it's the by your side, maybe identify the fucking identify and tell them, oh, he's in the room. That's the song. But you gotta listen to the actual version of the song, so you can kind of it's gonna be hard to play with it because it's not the exact key nor the way that they're playing it. You might gotta slow the song down or even slow the tutorial down so you can get it. But this song will take a lot of practice because there's a lot of movement. It's a very lot of movement. It took me a while to learn it, but I know for a fact that you can learn it. So we're gonna run through it one more time. And then, this is the normal speed, but you can slow this part down. But this is how it's supposed to sound. So. And that B is an extra note you can play, but for now, and that's